Anthony Joseph Charles Dissa, better known as Tino Dissa, better known as Anthony Dissa, former Chief Secretary of Madhya Pradesh. Tino, today you're here in your capacity as a Gaunkar of Golti Comunidad,
in Diwada Island,
which is a small comunidad on this island. You retired a few years back and you're back, inserted yourself very strongly in the village life, which is very good. Can you tell us how you understand this system as it exists today?
See, as it exists today, unfortunately, this requires to be revived. But to my mind, and I've seen, local organizations in many other parts of the country, and there is nothing to compare with the Comunidades of Goa, which actually, the Comunidad was a later word that was used. But this is the Gaunkari system, which is pre-colonial.
Yeah.
It has existed at least for 700-800 years in Goa. And to my mind, the greatest advantage of the Gaunkari system was that it helped preserve the common lands of the village free of encroachment, because it gave a direct interest to all the adults. At that time, it was adult males, I know, even now it continues to be males, but it gave a stake to all families in the village in the common lands. Because those common lands used to be auctioned every year, and whatever income came was divided. So everybody had an interest in maintaining the common lands free of encroachment, which had happened in Goa. Today you see encroachments taking place. Thank you. Today you see these things happening in Goa because of the changed law now, which says that these lands cannot be auctioned. And what has happened is, since there's no interest, therefore, in real income from them, then the problem arises that they become more amenable to encroachment. In other parts of India, everyone treated these common lands as sarkari zameen, government lands, and so somebody occupied it, somebody did it, encroached. But this didn't happen in Goa because of the Comunidad system.
So the Portuguese kind of froze it in time, would that be right?
Yes, that is one good thing. I mean, we tend to think sometimes because of the name Comunidad that this is a this is not at all a communal.
It's pre-Portuguese.
Pre-Portuguese, completely indigenous, and the one good thing about the colonial government was that they recognized the Gaunkari system as being strong, and they also realized that it was a community system. That is why they gave it the name Comunidad in Portuguese, which means community, because they recognized it as a community institution. And now we have to do everything we can to revive it, because ancestors have come in and established their... So this in a sense also gives you a feeling of roots, and when people have a feeling of roots to their villages, there is a feeling of pride in your village, and when you have a feeling of pride in your village, you protect it and you conserve it, and you want to work towards its progress. So to my mind, these are the greatest advantages of the Comunidad system. And though it may not be functioning like it used to in the past, because the economic reasons have reduced, but still there is a lot of value in them, which we have to contribute.
Someone compared it to zamindari.
Completely opposite. It is, in fact, you cannot compare it, you must contrast it to zamindari, which is the zamindari system in the rest of India, which the British froze because for them it was... the
tax collection.
They wanted tax collection. In fact, they froze the system and they made the tax collectors into zamindars. They dealt with the zamindar directly, got the taxes. The zamindar went and exploited the people. Now that system was not in India, in Goa. Therefore, you cannot compare it, but you have to contrast. It's in direct contrast. The direct opposite of the zamindari system is the Gaunkari system.
What's been your experience here with the Comunidad?
I have just started. I have recently come to Goa. The Comunidad, at least in Golti, was not very functional, but
in many parts,
has come in 6 months ago, and very intelligently he began by first building the spirit of community. So he said, forget electoral lists, this, that. Everybody who is a Gaunkar, whose ancestors have been here, come together. We had some social get-togethers. He established that spirit. And once that was done, 6 months ago, then people began registering their names. And then now we've had the elections in January.
The Bikareche John event was quite unusual in the
It was lovely. It built the spirit of fellowship, which is actually a prerequisite for what the Comunidad should be.
Only locals will know what we are referring to here, because it's a strange concept which we cannot go into explaining here.
I know, but that Bikareche John, it almost sounds like the food of the poor, but actually it is the food of the common man. And it was a simple meal which everyone shared together, spent a day together with families and with friends, and so that was a good thing. It again developed developed a spirit of fellowship in the village, which is what we have to encourage.
Thank you so much for your insights. Very interesting, coming as it does from a top bureaucrat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.